Greetings fellow Decepticons, SoundBlaster1987 here, and today, for my first anniversary of a full year of monthly vlogs on my channel, I am going to be talking about my all-time favourite Marvel superheroine, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. For those who don't know, Squirrel Girl first appeared in 1991 when she helped Iron Man take down Dr. Doom with an army of squirrels, presumably getting into the chinks of his armour and chewing the wires to disable his electrical attacks and such like. Dr. Doom is supposed to be the arch-nemesis of the Fantastic Four, so I don't know why Iron Man was fighting that day, let alone Squirrel Girl. But, going all the way back to the origin of the character, Doreen Allen Green was born to two very kind and loving parents, Dor and Maureen, who combined their names when they had a daughter called Doreen, hence why they named her that, because it's a fusion of their two names. But, skipping forward to when Doreen was 14 years old, she first became a superhero when she moved to Jersey City outside of New York. And when she ended up befriending a deaf girl called Anna Sophia in high school. She even managed to teach her squirrel friends the American Sign Language so that they could communicate with Anna Sophia when Squirrel Girl wasn't around. But for a little bit of context, Doreen basically grew up with a load of squirrels in the trees outside her front garden, and as a mutant similar to the X-Men, she ended up developing powers very much similar to the squirrels. And she often ended up using her powers to communicate with the squirrels in her bedroom when they came to visit her windowsill. Unfortunately, Marvel Comics being bought by Disney in 2009 split the license for the X-Men franchise between the mutant word and all the legal rights associated with it going to 20th Century Fox for the X-Men movie franchise, and the X-Men characters belonging to Marvel Comics, which belong to Disney, thus allowing them to still be in the main comic storylines. As a result, in order to keep Squirrel Girl within Marvel, they had to rewrite and retcon her entire origin story, so now her powers are the result of an unspecified something that we never knew the answer to in the most recent comics. But, as I said before, the Squirrel Girl novel series, Squirrel Meets World and such like, does dive more into her, origins as a superhero and when she started out and doing vigilante work in her home city of Jersey. At some point she did end up becoming an ally of 4 of the Avengers as well, because Anna Sophia, her high school friend's mother, made snacks for 4 once in a while. And it was from there that Squirrel Girl ended up networking with the Avengers and getting some of their cell phone numbers so she could text them for advice and such like, which really came in handy when Hydra was trying to build a shopping mall in her area in the second book. But regardless, in the early 2000s, Squirrel Girl came back into prominence when she became a live-in babysitter for Luke Cage and Jessica Jones when they tried to rejoin the Avengers after the birth of their daughter Danielle. When Squirrel Girl was hired for this job, however, she ended up bumping into Wolverine, who she'd obviously had an awkward encounter with some time in the past that has never yet been disclosed. Although, when they first encountered each other in this scene, Wolverine said that he thought they'd agreed never to see each other again after what had happened last time. I'm hoping someday we'll get more exposure on that, but regardless. In addition to her appearances as a recurring background character in comic books, Squirrel Girl has also been in video games and cartoons over the years. She's never sadly been in the MCU yet because all of her previous plans for the MCU have been shot down in one way or another, with the most recent being a New Warriors TV show that got cancelled in 2019 just before the COVID pandemic. The closest we got to that so far is Craig Collins, aka Mr. Immortal, appearing in She-Hulk. But regardless, Squirrel Girl's debut in TV was in the 2006 cartoon series Fantastic Four: World's Greatest Heroes, in which she was one of the many heroes auditioning to join the Fantastic Four to replace the Thing when he lost his memories along with his powers when Mr. Fantastic managed to make him human again by reprogramming his DNA and such like. She eventually did end up being, kicked out of the Fantastic Four audition room in favour of She-Hulk though. Squirrel Girl wouldn't appear on TV again until Season 3 of Ultimate Spider-Man, where she was one of the more prominent characters as a member of Spider-Man's S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy for Young Superheroes team, She managed to take down Juggernaut single-handed with a few squirrels helping her. And she managed to defeat the Sinister Six outside the Triskelion Shield Command Center as well, as part of that team. Then, of course, in addition to the Ultimate Spider-Man and Fantastic Four cartoons, the most recent appearance of Squirrel Girl in animation is from the Marvel Rising Secret Warriors group of animated movies. And, of course, not forgetting the video games as well. Contest of Champions, the LEGO Marvel games, the Avengers Academy mobile game, and Marvel Heroes are some of the most prominent appearances of Squirrel Girl. Although she has been in a lot more games, I'll not list them all here for the sake of shortening this video. So, in short, a teenage female superhero with the power of tree-climbing rodents with enhanced sensors, a biological human-sized squirrel tail to counterbalance her on awkward surfaces, retractable razor-sharp claws underneath her fingernails, and slightly larger and stronger front teeth for chewing through things are the way the Squirrel Girl's powers work. The ears on her costume are just a headband, or sometimes part of a bear hoodie that she wore in the Squirrel Girl Squirrel Meets World novels. So, that more or less concludes my vlog about Squirrel Girl. Thanks again for watching my vlog videos once a month for the last year or so. I continue to intend to make more videos like this over the next few years. My next vlog for December 2022 is going to be about the top 10 diseases that affect Transformers toy design. And by diseases I mean manufacturing errors and design flaws such as gold plastic syndrome, that kind of thing. My next review is going to be the Lemon Lockseed from Kamen Rider Gaim, which comes with the Kamen Rider Duke faceplate. Till then, till all are one, and in the words of the late Stan Lee, Excelsior, true believers.